And he's dead. And Warhog. And we're going to be doing a series.
Okay guys, we're here with still at it. And this is basically a hardcore play in the Game Labs channel.
So basically we got 3 channels all collabing. Game Labs,
Nirvana SLTS, which is a music channel.
Nirvana STS, which is a music channel, and my channel.
Stop hitting me, bitch!
Sorry. We should all get woods, since we only got 5 lives.
Stop hitting me! That was you that did it for me. Game Labs for the win.
None of that was that. Come on now.
You know what is Savannah and Reese is from a channel called Game Lab, and I'm just from a channel called SLTS, and we're basically doing a hardcore play from here on our channel. We have 5 chances, not just we have 5 chances to live, and this is on hard. Yeah. So basically, we're just going to all collaborate with each other. We're not going to. So basically, without further ado, that's it.
True that.
We're all together, yeah. I reckon that's a bad idea. Oh no, it's dark in a cave. Well, there's a mushroom biome over there, which I think will be a good bit.
Yeah, right.
Mushrooms! Yeah, is that a good idea, guys?
Yeah, let me get this free.
Okay, so get saplings.
I got 3 saplings, I got 23 wood right now.
I got a chicken.
Get food as well.
Bring some dirt with you as well, because I'm not sure if regular saplings grow on the imagination.
Yeah, try and get some food as well.
Alright, so is everybody ready to travel over to the Mushroom Island?
Right,
Damn it, Reese.
lead the way.
Alright. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, Reese, are you ready?
I'm looking at your butt.
We're going over to the Mushroom Island, sir.
Oh no.
Everybody follow me to the Mushroom Island. Wait, no. Mushroom Island!
How are you
Hey
flying?
guys, Mushroom Island over here. What? Alright.
Oh gosh.
Alright. I don't know. I'm in charge again.
Just invite me back. This one.
Damn it, Reese, you ruined everything!
It's alright. It's okay. Seriously, it's okay.
You can't Lily, but you can actually pick up Lily pads.
Can someone invite me, please? Yeah, just whatever. Just someone invite me, yeah? Oh my god, just shut up and invite me.
No one cares about your stupid channel. No one cares about yours. Yeah, exactly, that's why I only have subscribers. No one cares about mine. I don't care. I don't care. No one cares about the channel. I just make it halfway, you know.
Where's the Mushroom Island? Someone gonna come back and get me?
No. Alright, to the Mushroom Island.
Guess what? Well,
Go to the bloody Mushroom Island.
that means you're not in the recording, so joke's on you.
What?
That means you're not in the recording if you don't come get me, because I can't see you.
Oh, Alex, you know where the Mushroom Island is? I told you where it was.
Yeah, but I don't know, I've never seen a mountain that looks like an erection.
It's that mountain that looks like an erection over there.
Oh, shut
What
up.
other mountain looks like a boner?
Shut up shouting.
It looks like a peanut. Come on, look at it. Just look at it. You see,